Hey guys, what's up? Andrew Rooney here. We're back with another Patreon pick. This one is for Brad, and it's a really old pick. This was picked way back in September, just to show you how far behind I am on the Patreon picks. They've been coming in thick and fast.
That's what she said.
And that is why I've had to up the amount on the Patreon. So that's just the way it is. I've explained this in depth. I've tried to the patrons, but yeah, just let y'all know that I'm not after the money. Actually, less money and less picks, just so I can catch up and honor the picks that I've already got. Just before we get rolling here, and I do hope this one gets out because Led Zepp, I'm spacing them out also because a lot of these get blocked, but a lot of people have been talking about this Danish TV appearance in 1969. This is very early in the career of Led Zeppelin, I think, from memory, from my Why Is John Bonham So Great video that I did. I think this is 1 year after the band actually formed, or at least very, very early. So yeah, this seems like a really pivotal moment in their career, and so I'm looking forward to it. A lot of people have mentioned it. But remember, please be sure to subscribe, hit the like button on this video, and leave a comment with anything else you'd like me to get to. Without further ado, this is quite a quickie actually.
That's what she said.
2 minutes. So it's going to be interesting. How many more times? Another Led Zepp song that I'm not familiar with at all. I don't think I've ever heard the song in my life. Let's check it out.
Thank you very much. I'd like to introduce Led Zeppelin to you. On bass guitar, John Paul Jones. John Paul Jones. On drums, John Bonham. Lead guitar, Jimmy Page.
That little ostinato that Bonham was playing there reminds me a lot of the famous Jimmy Cobb intro on Freddie Freeloader, I think it was, on Kinda Blue. I know that John Bonham was very jazz influenced. This is just like a jazz performance, just vamping over a few chords before the tune starts. Really neat.
And myself, Robert Plant.
Yeah, that rim click, double tom hit. Dun, crack, da, da, click, da, da. Very Kinda Blue. Very 1959 jazz right there.
Well, you be mad with me, baby. Please. Please. Please be true.
Is that it? No, that can't be it. Okay. We've got how many more times but a 12-minute version? Okay, I'm just going to roll with it. There's a 12-minute version over here. I don't know how the song's supposed to go. So, hey, I'm going to keep going from another video that is also called How Many More Times Denmark Radio 1969. But this version is 12 minutes.
Well, you be mad with me, baby. Please.
Hear the internal dynamics there and the ghosting on the snare, Bonham. I'll just back it up. He loves his middle triplet when he's playing a triplet-based rhythm. Check out some of these middle triplets and double ghosting on the snare here. Let's just back it up.
I'll give you all I've got to give.
Woo. You tell him, Jimmy. See, the genius of Jimmy Page is he's like an extra vocalist. I don't think, did he ever have an extra vocal mic up on stage? I'm not sure. But it's total call and response. Vocals, Jimmy, vocals, Jimmy, vocals, Jimmy. But he's also laying down rhythm stuff. What? He's a genius. Genius band. Absolute lightning in a bottle, this group.
I'll give you all I've got to give. Rings, flowers, and all. Why don't you get yourself together, baby? I'm sure you're gonna fall.
There we go. The Bonham triplets in full effect there. It is hard actually to believe this is a live recording from 1969. It is so clean. But I put a lot of that down to, I'm talking about the drum sound particularly, because it's just such a crisp, beautiful, simple, organic drum sound. And I put a lot of that down to the playing. Not so much the recording. I'm really glad they captured it cleanly, but he just plays the drums cleanly himself. The source is so great and so clean. Sorry, I've used clean too many times. Let's keep going. Interesting section, how they're doing those bum, bum. They're doing those hits. Everybody's hitting them. Well, bass and drums with a crash. While Jimmy's just soloing the whole way through, kind of ignoring the rhythm of the hits. But we've also got bass fills. We've got bass fills and big drum fills crescendoing up into those hits. So, it's just it should be a big mess. It should be, but it's not. It's really good. we go. This is where we cross over into art music territory. And you listen to Bonham's kit, the tone of his kit there is actually quite high. It's very reminiscent of a jazz tuning. When he was lightly playing on the toms, it was very melodic. Sound like a jazz drum kit. People often think of Bonham as a smasher, and he's got this big, heavy drum kit. Not really. He just plays appropriate volume, appropriate level, and the kit's actually tuned quite high. Call and response happening again. Vocals. This must have been mind-blowing. 1969.
When you play music.
So much we could talk about here.
Oh, Rosie, oh, girl, oh, Rosie, oh, girl. I buy you diamonds and I'm gonna buy you pearl. Come with me, baby, my little Rosie girl. I'll give you everything that I've ever got to give. I'll give you everything that I've ever got to give. Don't you leave me, Rosie. Don't keep me here. I don't want you to leave me, baby. Don't leave me here. They call me the hunter. That's my name. They call me the hunter.
Is this the same song? Excuse my Led Zeppelin ignorance. This does sound like a different song here. I've spoken before about how John Paul Jones is the glue of this band. We've got 4 total virtuosos and masters in their own right. But John Paul Jones has got such a good ear. The way he was capturing Bonham's tom snare hits, there was like a different little section they were doing, and he caught it straight away. Underrated part of the band, gluing it all together. always ties it in. Normally, you'd think of the drummer as the person who glues things together, holds it down. I'd be more inclined to think it's John Paul Jones in this band. Big call. Hit me up if you disagree.
That's how I got my fame. You ain't got no need to hide. You ain't got no need to run. 'Cause I got you in the sight. Oh, my loving. I said I got you in the sights of my. Hold your hand in.
Hold your hand in.
Sugar and spice. Yeah.
This is jamming, right? Is this even a song? Hey, we got the crossover going on. Yeah, I think they missed the cue there, and but I mean, this is really is jamming at this point. I don't know how much of this you can plan. You could go over different types of structures, or you kind of work this out at the gig. Really, it's hard to work this in the practice room, I would say. Hey Brad, thank you so much for the pick. Absolutely awesome. Lightning in a bottle. Far more experimental and proggy than I would have expected for early Led Zepp. I thought they were a bit more of a, how could I put it nicely? A bit more of a standard sort of blues influenced heavy band at this point. I didn't realize that they got this weird. And I mean, they're just obviously having fun and trying stuff out. And very, very jammy, super interesting. Lots of great shots of Bonham. Got to see a lot of technique and such a clean drum recording so we can hear exactly what he's doing. Heaps of ghost notes and just that classic Bonham sound. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, please be sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and I'll catch you on the next one. All right, ciao.